This would be number 8. It's not, doesn't have a number next to it, but it's after number 7. So number 8, this, you have a picture like this, no friction, and there's a box being held by a rope, and we want to know the tension in the rope. Well, if it's just sitting there, that means the upward force from the rope is equal to any downward force from the box. Well, if you will remember, let me get my pen working here. Oops. There is a gravitational force that points directly down like this. I'm going to make it kind of long so we can see it. And it's going to be 250 newtons. Perpendicular to this incline is going to be the part of gravity keeping it on the incline itself. That's going to be perpendicular like that. And then parallel to this incline, or pulling it downhill, if you think about your car being out of gear and being pulled downhill, this blue part, which would really be applied right here, is what pulls you downhill. And this angle here is equal to this angle here. So whatever this angle is, which it is 30 degrees, that means this is 30 degrees. Because the black, red, and blue triangle is similar to this big triangle from the incline. So if I want to find the red part, which is going to be equal to the normal force, and I don't need the normal force here because there's no friction. But if I needed the normal force, that would be 250 times cosine of 30, and I'd get a number. What I do need is the force down the hill. So that's going to be 250 times sine of 30. So 250, need blue to be consistent, 250, that's mg, times sine of 30 degrees, and that's going to equal 125 newtons. So basically downhill is I have 125 newtons downhill. Well, guess what the tension in the rope is? The tension is equal to that because it's not moving. And if I wanted to find the red, it would be 250 cosine of 30, which is 217. So if I had friction involved here, this normal force would be equal to 217 newtons. That would be mg, which is 250. This is mg, times cosine of 30 degrees. I don't need that because I don't have, this is frictionless. See, frictionless right there. Now it says if the rope's cut, what's the acceleration down the incline? Well, what's the net force? If this goes away, if that goes away, what's the downhill force? Well, it's the net force, which equals ma. The net force is 125 newtons because that's the force pulling it downhill. That's your car out of gear being pulled downhill. Equals 25 kilograms times my unknown A. And so it's just going to be 125 divided by 25, which is going to give me 5. So the second part of that is A equals 5 meters per second squared. And there you go.